Everyone. That's a bad day, so it's gonna be a chill day today. Alright, let's put some stuff on. Let's see the... Alright, let's put... Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. We all good and ready to go. I'm early. I will tell you, but that was not a good day yesterday. You can see me here. 15% missing. Okay, all good. Let's try the chat, see if everything's working. Everything looks like it's working. Alright, we're gonna be very chill today. Hey there. Yeah, it's Sunday right now. It's Sunday. Okay. And I'm completely done with life. It's so bad. At least we got some new juice. And some almost done with this one, but pretty good. Yeah, I got some new juice. Damn, that's good. That's pretty good. So today what we want to do is get those 15%. And maybe I'll do a second stream today. Depending on if my guild needs me or not. Or raiding tonight. Tonight is fun Karazhan raid. But since I'm a tank, they might need me. Which I hope they don't need me too much, because I don't know, man. I don't want to stuff your ult, you know what I mean? If there's new people, sure. But then there's new people and ults, then that's fine. But we still need some of the mains. That's me because I don't have ults. So why do I... Why is it chill today and not good? There's two reasons. I played Minecraft Friday night. Because there was a 1.18 that came out. And you should not do that. Minecraft is a plague. It's horrible. I'm so addicted to it. I start playing, and then I stop playing, and it's like, oh, I didn't sleep all night. I just played Minecraft all night, and then did pretty much nothing. Just capture some, like, I got lucky. I made a new seed, and I got next to like my spawning point was not too far from a village, so I went. I saw the village far away after climbing one of the mountain. That was just next to where I was. So, and I just saw a village far away, not too far. Huh? I just went there, logged all the villagers, give them jobs, starting building a house, exploring a little bit around, you know. But that's not good, man. I spent all night doing this. Shame on me. So Friday night, I spent my all night playing Minecraft. Which I should not do. I should not play Minecraft. Also, I gotta say, the new update is kind of weird. It's 1.18, caves and cliffs, whatever. There's more verticality in the world. Which makes it interesting, but there's a lot of bugs when you have like... Looks like you have like two biomes next to each other, and there's this like this small fine line where when you have like, I don't know, like 2-3 blocks wide, and there's like nothing, and you see that there's a biome on one side and probably a cliff on the other, or something, mountain or something, and it's like you can walk across those ridges, and it feels like it's a bug. It feels it should not be here. That's so strange. Yeah, it's so strange. I don't know. Alright, wait. Alright, here we go. That's the topic for you. We're talking about Minecraft, okay. I don't know, is that normal? Is that my seed that's weird? Because I see that all the time. Like, I made only 2 seeds in Minecraft. The first one, they were... Scrap. The first thing that was weird is that I found 2 temples in the desert. Desert temple. And none of them had loot in the chest. Like, what the fuck? Right? Nothing in the chest. So that was kind of weird, knowing that there was nothing in the chest. And it's not like maybe it's rare and can happen once, but twice. So you go over the traps and everything. And so at the first time I was like, oh, maybe I did something wrong. Like I dug around it instead of like going in. So I was like, maybe that's why. Because I by going around it, you know? But no, actually it was the second one. I went directly in, you know, with the trap and stuff. Disable the trap, go to the chest, and nothing in there. Twice. So like, that's a weird seed, maybe. And then I saw that the update was coming in, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. I just experiment. Oh, that's plate, too bad. I just experimented with new stuff, and that was kind of weird, you know? That this seed was so strange. And then I kept on dying in the nether, and I got frustrated and I left. And I stopped playing. And then I made this new seed with the cliff and caves update. And this cliff, that update looks pretty cool. The new biome. Did I see a new biome? Yeah, I saw one of the new biome, I think, like the calm biomes. And that was cool. I've played the game like... I just started playing Minecraft not a long time ago. And what did I found weird is that like I could never get honey yet. Like I saw wasps, bees in the wild, and I couldn't, and I've never seen them peeling their honeycomb. That was so weird. And I didn't get the tools to get one. By the way, I just want to make a few notes that last time we played 2 hours and a half and we didn't get any good stuff, and now we already got 2 greens in like 10 minutes. That's weird. So soon level 63. So yeah, what do you want me to tell you? That was like really a bad day. I don't know if that was my seed. I didn't want to experiment doing new seeds, which I should probably have done. But I just played survival. Twice, I guess. Not the... I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Minecraft. Well, I just tried the new seeds, but I played all night, and so... Oh, Oh, I still have the aggro. This is useless. Disengage. Ugh. So yeah, I was not very great with Minecraft. I was like, I really liked the new cave stuff. But I was used to the previous one, so that's also because like finding diamonds is different now. There's much more verticality. Like before, there was for I think 180 or something the maximum. I don't remember exactly, but now you have to dig much deeper if you start higher, especially. So that was. But yeah, you have the cave that is easier to go down. Yeah. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. I had some weird stuff like that. Maybe someone can help me with that. I got the villager. The villagers. Maybe that's where I made a mistake. They didn't go to their natural house. I guess I just rang the bell and I locked them in the house they were in. And then the weird stuff is that like. I put, for example, I know, a smithing table in one house. Okay? And that's actually not the guy in the house with the smithing table that become, like, a smith. That's someone in another house. And the one with the smithing tables become the cartographer, and I put, like, cartographer. That's so weird, I don't know. Is that because they're linked to their bed or something? That's so weird. I don't know, I keep on seeing weird stuff with Minecraft. I don't know, man. Is he here? Yes, he's here. Okay. So yeah, I don't know, found a bit strange this Minecraft stuff. I'm not a veteran, I just started to play recently, so maybe that's why I'm not used to some of the stuff. But I managed to make some automatic farms pretty easily, and that was quite interesting. There's still some weird logic stuff like buttons and levers, and some of the stuff I think works weirdly. I know it's a video game, okay, but difficult to rationalize sometimes. Like why does that work, you know? Like if you watch some tutorials and you understand like, okay, that works. You have to get into the logic of Minecraft, I think. Anyway, I played all night, then I felt shitty. I was like, I'm ruining my weekend because then I'm gonna be tired all weekend because I played Minecraft all night and I didn't need to do that, to be honest. There was no need to do that, but I did it. And then I was like, I went to sleep. Oh, that messed up my day. And then I had the bad idea to work on Blender. Okay. Now that's my new topic. Boom! New topic of the day: Blender. So I'm trying to learn how to use Blender to use Lens Studio to make some custom lenses, like the one I'm having right now. This one's not mine, huh? But it's just making me blush here. Cute. And the damn, that's loud. Is that too loud for you also? I think that's okay. Yeah. And Blender is really hard. There's so many things you can do in Blender. There's some weird way to operate it. Like, I'm not used that much for 3D modeling and stuff, so I don't have any background for that, okay? So I pretty much learned my first 3D modeling or playing in 3D space with Lens Studio when I was like trying to see how I can make like a 3D face mesh. So it's like my face expression are the one of like a World of Warcraft character, you know? So so I kind of found out how to do it. I explained it in the previous videos, like the different parts of the body that you have to make the shape key or the blender shapes. It's called something like this depending on the software you use. So the thing is that you have your face without expression, and then you have to like create a copy of your face with the expression that you want. For example, blink right eye, okay? And then you have to do for every facial expression. So like squinting, blinking, all with your mouth open, closed, smiling, etc. You know, so all those stuff. So you make all of those, and then when you import it in Lens Studio, it will know that okay, this is a smile. This is so when then you smile, it will just put the smile, use the copy you made with the smile and morph into it. You know, so pretty simple stuff when you explain it like this. So what I did is I used World of Warcraft 3D model viewer. And I got a copy of, I made this character. So because I want to like be this character when I play this character, you know, like having this lens. And to do that you have to create the different facial expressions, and I only have the high definition model of the dwarf. When I import it, there is like a lot of nodes. So you know, like your face is all like polygons. So you have all those triangles, squares, whatever shapes that make the face. And it's an HD model, so there's a ton of them. And they're all in one block. So the thing is that it's really hard. If you just want to close your eye, you have to move like so many of those nodes together. And because when I look at tutorial online and they make the eyelid goes up, they move like 4 nodes. And you know, and it's like morphing everything. But here I have like, I don't know, 50 nodes just for the lower eyelid or something. So that's insane. And I try to reduce it, to reduce the number of nodes, but then I lose some of the texture and I don't know how to fill it back. So that is something hard. Then if I want to use this, I have to learn how to do this. So I was like, okay. So I went into another mode to modify, and instead of moving those different nodes, I went into sculpting mode, which is easier. Then I can just use like a tool, basically a brush, and I just like morph everything, sculpt. It's like my my character become paste or like Play-Doh, and I can move it. So I can just move this bunch of like nodes all together just by brushing it with my mouth, you know, just like. And that's easier. Then I could do all the upper face stuff. So I could do like close the eye, the eyebrows, the frowning. All of those I could do it easily with this tool. I just mod sculpting my Play-Doh kind of in the shape that I need. So that was easy. And then I encountered a big problem, opening the mouth. And that didn't work out very well. And I've already lost quite some time doing all the other faces expression. Because the problem is that I see the outer part of my character. But then there is all the inside of the mouth that's modeled, so it's pretty much like something like this. So you have like your teeth, and you have like, you don't have any tongue, but you have like you have the teeth at the top here, and then you have like the red that makes the inside of the mouth like this. And the problem is that when I'm trying to open the jaw, so I have to do like, the problem is that if I try to sculpt this, all the teeth inside, the mouth, everything just like go down as well, which is disgusting. I need to open the mouse, not just like drag everything down and make one big paste. That's disgusting. So that's really hard. So I try to only select only the nodes that I had to move all the parts. So like keep the top steady and move only the bottom part. But when I try to go inside, then it's 3D, there's a ton of nodes, you don't see anything, it's a mess to select everything. I tried to do that, and that took me a lot of time just to select the nodes. And then I was like, okay, I select all those nodes, and then I just rotate it with like a point inside, that's where my jaw bones would be. So I just like rotate like this, and I just select then the part that I want. But when I do that, it completely deformed not deformed, it cut everything. So like when I rotate only the part, and then so for example if I rotate these parts, then here it opens. There is no the faces don't stay connected. I separate them from the other faces that exist. So then I have a big hole in my mouth, like a crazy character, like an horror movie stuff, you know. So like I opened the face and then inside it's empty, so that looks really weird. So that didn't work out. And I already spent hours trying to do that. Then I looked a little bit more at some tutorials. And then I found that you can have like, I have my face and I can make some bones and rotate those bones. And I saw that apparently Blender is doing really well putting the correct weight on it. So like I can rotate the bone and it will like morph the mouse and do it like the way I want. But I started to watch some tutorial on how to make bone structures and rigging my character, so attaching the bone to the what we call the mesh, which is like the 3D model. And it's so hard, and I spent 8 hours yesterday and I did pretty much nothing. I felt terrible. I feel like I didn't learn anything. I mean, I did learn probably a little bit of stuff, but not as much as I wanted. That's very frustrating. Like, the learning curve for Blender is like... It's not like... It's like... It's so hard. It's so hard. So I'm saying... I was like, okay, yeah, if I can focus on doing this, like, thing now, then maybe next time I can get this whole rig and get my character, and that will look awesome, and I can use it for those videos, but nope. Didn't work out. Too difficult. So I still have a lot to learn about Blender. I think the problem I'm facing is that, like, I try to go on Blender and be like, okay, I just learned to do this one thing, okay? And I was like, this doesn't look too complicated, so I'm just gonna learn to do that and not learning all the software. So I'm liking all of the bases. I learned a lot on the spot. The thing is that Blender is working a lot with shortcuts also. So you have to learn those shortcuts. I learned some. Now I'm much more comfortable navigating, moving in 3D space and stuff, so that's going well. But this part, I think I'm gonna struggle on this mouth for years, man. So what I think I can do is, like, there's two different options. Or I can try to find how to start from an open mouse model. So go into the War model viewer and save like a mouse open character. Like, and closing it is easier than opening it, because I already have, like, I can select this block once it's open, because when it's closed and there's some overlapping, it's really hard to open it. But if it's already open, and I can close it, I think, more easily. So there is, that's one of the options that I can try to have a look at. It's starting from an open mouse model. Or I can learn how to do a bone structure, so put a bone in the jaw and open the mouth. Or I can learn how to do this rotation, but like have my structure expand and not like break off. So that's the two things I need to eventually do in Blender. Starting for the open mouth model is the easiest one, because then I think I can get away without having to learn how to use the bone structure stuff, which is quite hard, it seems. Because I could get a bone, I could make the bone moving, but the bone, I couldn't find a way to attach it properly to my mesh, so the bone was moving, but not the character. So I see that there's one thing you can do, is that you can somehow, when it's connected, you can paint your model like a virtual color, but assigning weight. So when you move the bone, some part are moving more than others, so that could help getting it open. But that didn't work great, so like what I've tried, nothing works so far, so I felt bad about that. And when I tried to no, that's all life. I tried a lot of stuff, nothing worked. That was a bit frustrating. Why is editing so hard? I don't understand. Oh yeah, eventually I will learn, or I will give up. The thing is that I want to do this before I finish this, but if I need to spend a month on learning how to use Blender, then I lose a month doing this. If I had no job, that would be easy. I would just focus on this for like a week and it will be done. Like, but here it's just trying to find time when you can, and then I come back in Blender and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot the shortcuts. How do I do that already? Then I have to look it up again. Damn man, it's hard. And then I have to raid with my guild and then all the stuff. Farming my trinket for my my druid. On TBC. All of this is hard, man. Oh, my pet's hungry. So you're gonna need to feed him. Oh, forgot to buy water. I have enough for today. That's fine. Feeding time. Oh, there you go. While you get fed, I will do this. Yep. Crafting a little bit of leather. Boom. You're done. Perfect. So yeah, that was quite a hard weekend. And then I started to watch like Cowboy Bebop, the live action series on Netflix. It's not good. Then I started to watch the last season of JoJo, but on Netflix I only have the first 2 seasons and then the 5th one, so that's kind of frustrating, to missing some information. I haven't watched Diamond is Unbreakable. I think that's the 3rd one, right? I don't know, I'm missing 2 seasons. The one in, yeah, with the last 2 characters. Anyway, so I'm missing those. So that's a bit frustrating. No, at least I watched the good stuff. I watched an Indian movie. Well, let me find out what it's called. Suravanshi. Suryavanshi. That's gonna be our new topic. Boom. You know what topic? Indian movie, baby. So I watched this movie on Netflix. There you go, you got the title here. Indian movie. I love Indian movies. And this one was pretty good. So they, that was kind of like Indian Avengers movie, if you wish. Because you have like this Mumbai police officer, Surya Vanshi. And it's quite a heavy topic actually. It's about, a lot is about religion. Relationship with the Pakistani and the Muslim and in India, and so that was the basis quite heavy, talking about you know, people committing acts that inflict terrors on people. You got it? So that happened in India, of course. And so that was like a dormant cell of agents, and about some stuff that explodes. You know what I mean. So the goal of the officer is, the police officers, is in the terrorism. Oh my god, I said the word. Defense squad, something like this. And his goal is to stop other act. Imminent act of tea. Okay. And for this he has to, you know, travel through India a little bit. And that's funny because at the end you see some of the characters from like other part of India that are like cops movies that are quite like a big thing in India for some reason. So like the cop, and so you have this one that I didn't know, Surya Vanshi. I don't know this character, but I knew Simba and Singham. Singham is being my favorite. In the movie he said something, he said like, "Oh, here is coming God with a gun." And that's Singham. And so there was kind of like, they were making cameos at the end when there was the big fight with the tea people. And so yeah, the main character is Surya Vanshi, and then you had those two other cops, Simba, that I haven't watched some of these movies, but the character looks hilarious, so I should probably watch them. And of course, Singham. Bariao Singham. And that was all the funny things that you like. Dodging like a rocket, like and throwing people with one hand, like, yay, fly baby. That was so fun. So the movie was quite good. So that was like, you had like this cop, and like the two other cop are like pillars of cop movies. The actors are all like well known, and the character is very popular in culture, in the pop culture, I would say, I guess. So you can say it. And then they were making cameos at the end, just coming to fight the bad guys. And so that's like the Avengers, you know. That's how I felt. I was like, oh shit, they're coming. I was so hyped. So cool. That was so great. That was so good. Oh, I wish we will have like a Singham 3 someday. I love Singham so much. So it was a funny Indian movie. So at least that make my Saturday good. And yeah, here I am today. I start to raid in an hour and a half. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. And then I started to look up more movies for the actor who plays Singham. I don't know how to pronounce his last name because there is only one Foil? That's what it's called. There's one E and there's a D, V, G, R. I'm like, how do you pronounce this? There's only one E, like DVG. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not gonna pronounce it, but... Anyway, this actor, I started to look other these movies available on Netflix. I haven't watched Bahubali, The Conclusion also. I have to watch this movie. This is such a great movie. You've probably seen some of those, like, clip of this movie on online. When they attack the castle by catapulting themselves and hiding themselves in shields, making like a ball, and like they just launch them into the castle of the enemies. That's hilarious. So yeah, looking forward to watch some more Indian movies. The problem is that no one likes Indian movies. None of my friends, my relatives like it. At least the way I like it, because they're so good, it's funny. It's so realistic, the physics is it's so funny, but like the thing is that surprises me, because I look this with the eye of like someone like, you know, this is ridiculous, this is so hilarious. It's so crazy. But when I was in India, like, I went to see movies like this in the movie theater, and people were not laughing at those fight scenes when I'm laughing. When I was like, you know, when it's like just slap one guy on the face and he slaps him so hard that he's bouncing backwards, hit the ground, and then came back up. And the people were so hyped. They were like, yeah, yeah. The fight scene, they were standing up on their seats like, yes! You know, like, beat him! And I was like, what the... Oh, like, I don't know, for me it's like so bad it's hilarious. For them it's like, this is like such a good fight scene. So they so into it. Not everyone, I guess, but at least those people were loud enough in the movie theater. I was like, whoa, God. They really take it seriously, so that was like really fun. But yeah, the completely different perspective. Drink, drink, drink. So yeah, fun times. Watching Indian movies, looking for more to watch, and waiting for now with December. And so much stuff will come this month. That's gonna be so good. We're gonna have Stranger Things, another season. We're gonna have Matrix, the new movie. We're gonna have The Witcher. So that's gonna be hilarious. To watch all those movies. It's not hilarious, but it's gonna be so good to watch all those movies in December. I'm really looking forward for this. I don't know, I have to go this way. So yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, something else, another topic. I don't know if it's in English the word I think it is. Let me check it quickly. Polemicist? Yeah, polemicist. Okay. So that's a new topic. Oh, that's not how you write it. That's how you write it? How do they pronounce it?
Polemicist.
Yeah, right. I did it correct. Polemicist. Boom. That's my new topic now. We're gonna talk about it. So I just... I woke up this morning, scrolled through YouTube, and I saw a video that was not in English, unfortunately. But pretty much that's a guy... a polemicist. Likes to manipulate people, you know, into telling them wrong things. Like that's, oh, I don't know, like that's people that pretend to defend, like, you know, like, oh, the media is bad, the government's bad, the industry is bad, everyone wants to freak you deep and they all want to abuse you and blah blah blah. And he got all this discussion about those, like, so it was about Pfizer, to be more precise. And the guy is French, and apparently he's like, he's a good speaker, I'm not gonna deny it. That's often the case with those people that try to manipulate you. They are really good speakers, public speakers. We have a better word for that in French. I don't think the word is good enough, but like, they're really skilled. And his whole thing was like, you need to check the fact checkers because they're bad. You know, like, for example, there was a lot of those, for example, I guess in US with Trump, that he was saying a lot of BS. There was people fact checking him, which I believe is often not appreciated to the right value, those people who make the effort. But he was saying pretty much that the people who fact check stuff do it with an agenda, you know, that they're partial and that they deform, that they only show you like things to support their opinion about, like, yeah, this guy is not right, he's wrong, and here's why, and they're still hiding some of the truths to just like push their agenda further and not actually just doing it by pure altruism, you know? Which might be true in some cases, I don't know. I don't know, if I was fact-checking stuff, I would fact-check everyone. You know, left, right. Any political view, any, like, industry, anyone. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't have attached to any of those, so I will be, like, no issue for me. But I think, you assume that you have to check the fact-checkers. You have to fact-check the fact-checkers. And that they're often wrong, etc. And then he was providing some example with Pfizer, and then of course he was wrong, but he was pushing his idea. And I also, like, I don't know how it is in English, but at least in French, what people like to do, those polemicists, they like to do is that they use like history or quotes to support, like when you see that they are put in a corner in their way, like when they try to explain something, if they're in a corner or if they have difficulty explaining something, they will like start to speed up facts about like history and stuff, like, yes, like Diogenes in the antique blah blah blah, and he's talking to you about stuff that, like, how it's been far away in school, or you don't know them, like starting to cite like war examples with like dates and stuff, and like, oh, and I feel like most of the time, I don't know if, I know that some of them, it's wrong. Like, we have a pretty good example in my home country when a guy does that often and it's wrong. Like, the dates are not correct, the facts are not always correct or turned in a way that it supports his argument, but are not actually reflecting the truth of what happened at the time. So I feel like using those like philosophy example, historic examples, it's often the refuge of the people who like arguments.
I need to target something else.
You know, it's like they trying to make a metaphor to you using historical references. Or like obscure literature that like, yeah, sure. It's like blah 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 said in his blah blah book in 1800. It's like, yeah, I know the name of the guy. I probably read some of his book when I was in high school, but here you're talking about pharma industry and half of the shit, not half, like 3/4 of the shit you say is wrong because you have no idea of how the pharmaceutical industry works, but hey, it's good that at least you can go back into your history book and spew some stuff that has nothing to do with the subject to like put your argument in the right way, on the right path to the way you want it to be. So that's perfect for you, my dude. But that's wrong. That's not how it works. I mean, at least it works because some people will like, oh, he's educated. He's really educated. He knows a lot of stuff. Yeah, he probably learned this just for this argument. That's what they do. Don't be fooled. Like, I remember I had a friend in at the university who had, like, was reading a book about how to win arguments, discussions. And it's funny because there it says, yeah, if you show the illusion of culture and you put people in like you reference some stuff that it's in culture, like history, philosophy, that like not everyone will know or remember perfectly based on the education they had, and then you make yourself feel like you highly educated, even though you're not necessarily are. But at least you put people that in a position that they can't contradict you because they won't know if it's true or not. You know what I mean? So then that's easy, right? You're like, yeah, that's how like the same thing kind of things happen, like blah blah blah, and like the knights and the ladies and in 1400 when the castle of blah blah was under siege by the nation of blah blah. It's the same thing that's happening today. They want to steal our rice or wheat. Here it's your money that they want. Your freedom. Look what happened to the Babylonian in blah blah. So if you're not like, if you're not a living dictionary or history book, or you don't have read like 1,000 philosophers' manifesto, then you'll be like, okay, dude, I think I have to believe you then. And that's a tool that they use to manipulate you. And so this guy was pretty much like making a lot of confusions. Wow, twice the same gloves. He was very confused about how the system works, and he was using some word like, I think you have the same word in English. Let me check. Charlatan? So they call it like charlatanism? Quackery. So they say that he used that Pfizer used quackery and was not used, but was condemned for quackery like a lot of times, but that was actually completely wrong. He didn't understand like the English translation of like the lawsuit because it was for off-label use, which is not. It was like in France this word has like, yeah, quackery, probably in English also that has like a lot of weight, but that was not what the off-label use. He was putting it in the way that's like making you believe like their drug is not working and that they're selling you those fake drugs and stuff, but it was just off-label use, which is a completely different thing. And he was using this word to paint the pharmaceutical industry in this like, oh, look at them, they're so bad. But this argument, like, okay, whatever they're good or bad, this is not my point here, but like, don't like use words to make things when they don't reflect the reality just to push your argument further. Dude, that's so frustrating. I want to make like a 20-minute expose video on this guy, but this guy is like also pretend that he made a lot of things about neuroscience and stuff, and his scientific background is very limited. Like his understanding of neuroscience, maybe like, I don't know, like bachelor level. So like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how do you... And of course, most people don't have this background, and they will be like, oh, this guy is educated. Yeah, he has a PhD. He has a PhD in manipulation. That's what he has. What was it, like management, some communication management or something like this? So yeah, it's not a PhD in science, in biology, in neuroscience, in pharmaceutical science. No, no, no. So I mean, he doesn't have the scientific background to understand what he's talking about. That's what I mean. Like if it's like me, I was lecturing you on philosophy. I'm a doctor, I'm not like I'm not a philosopher. And it's just a big mouth talking and spewing. And that's crazy that the numbers of his video are so good and the comments of the people, it's like Facebook, but on YouTube. So that's quite frustrating to see that. It's like all those sheeple that think that everyone else is a sheeple. Oh god. And this guy is quite big actually. I think it might become someone we will see later on the scene in France actually. I think it will drift in politics in some time because like I see how I've seen it before. I know. I don't know what I'm talking about this, but I just... This is so frustrating to see that, to see the people drinking his words like it's holy water. It's gonna cure them from any disease. No. It's just another guy looking for clicks and revenue and influence and selling a book, probably. Like, I could easily debunk like 3/4 of what he said without doing any research, just with what I know. Because I have a better understanding of the pharmaceutical industry than he does. And I want to do it, but I want to... It's not like... You know, like when the people say like, yeah, the vaccine is a genome therapy. Siphoning dagger. Doesn't siphon anything, but yeah, okay. Looks pretty good. So anyway, I don't know, there's a part of me that wants, but I'm like, do I want to spend my time doing this? Like, okay, it's good. I have to make another YouTube channel just for this. Because I guess in English, like, that's... I would have to work a lot. It would not be, like, it would be just, like, scripted if I do it in English. I guess. I can have a full conversation in English, no problem. You know, sometimes I stumble on my words. Of course, because English is not my main language, my English is all science related. Now, don't get me wrong, like, my vocabulary is very technical. So don't get me wrong, like, I only speak English. Nowadays, it's very rare. I speak French when I only contact, like, siblings or old friends, you know? Otherwise, I do everything in English. Dream, count, and, you know. My English is not that great. No, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's good. Like, ah, come on. I don't have to put myself down too much here. Like, it's also a bit like multitasking issue. Because even though like, my English is much better if I'm not playing video game, for example, you know? If I just talk with people, it would be much better, because here it's like, even though, like, I kind of fully moved to English quite some time ago, it's still not like natural, because I'm not living in a country where people speak English, so all my English is like watching TVs, movies, interacting with people at work, I guess. But my guild also, but they're British, so that's that doesn't count. No, but that's like, yeah, it's like I'm multitasking. It's like I'm trying to flip some stuff on a pan while I'm scrubbing something, you know, like I'm doing two things at the same time, so I'm not doing them like at full capacity. Maybe I'm not great at multitasking, but when I'm playing video games and I try to speak English, it's a lot worth. If I just sit down, watch the camera and talk to you guys without having to think about what my character is doing and stuff, it's gonna be much easier. And I'm not gonna stumble on my words so much, because, like, I'm playing and then I'm like, oh, words, and then which word I want to and then, oh, I have to pay attention to what's happening there. It's distracting, so... That's what's happening. So that's why I talk about those stuff, and that doesn't sound great necessarily. Because I'm trying to think about what I want to say it in English, and then play video game at the same time. Like, God, trying to remember also what I watched of the guy is like, oof. It's too many things. Okay, 100%. Two more mobs and we're level 63, that's pretty good. I don't even know if I need to drink, because I'm gonna level up. No, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm so pissed off. I wanna... Like, if YouTube was my job, I would have this second channel. And I will talk about those kind of stuff, debunking those guys who are very good public speakers and just have their agenda and try to push it, and, like, you know, reactionary. That's how it's called. Reactionary. Yep. That's what those people are called. They want to make you angry. They want to make you like them. They want to put their ideas into you and make you buy their book and watch their YouTube channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe, right? My ad revenue needs to be pushed up. I need more people watching me. So we are at 61k. Okay. Three more, I think. Roughly something like this.
Can't cast that yet. Charging.
So yeah, if I would do it in my mother tongue, that would be much easier also. So I think my skills, my speaking skills in my home language are quite good. I think in English as well, but if I have to be prepared, not out of the blue. Good public speaking skills, but I think debating live without preparation would be quite hard still. And it's not like I'm training for it also. I guess if I train that would be much better, or if I try to do it more often. Okay, that's the last one. Ready? Oh, I miscalculated. No, 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 no. There's two more. Damn it. I think right. Let me see. Okay, one more. It's gonna be you. Well, anyway, there's this side of me that want to do that, but that's pretty negative thing. I just want to have fun and play video games. I don't want to debunk those kind of people. That would be good, I guess, but also if no one watched those videos, that's pretty useless. They need to have like big reach. Yay! Congratulations, me. You can throw away this. Boom. And then we just need the chest. So now we need my my pet to up level. So I need to go around 30% of my bar. If it's fully juiced, it's still fully juiced, so that's pretty good. So now we are at 970 and we need 65k, so we need 3 point something more k than before. 3.5? Yeah, something like this. 3,600. 3,600. And we lost about 100. That's gonna be a lot of mods.
Can't cast that yet.
Oh, no, there's the 62 are still on 1k. 1k. Okay. Oh no, that's not 65. Yeah, that's why I made a mistake. That's 650k. 650k. 100k for my pet. versus 650. But my pet doesn't benefit from the, so that's like 200k. So that's why 30%, because my pet doesn't benefit from the rested experience that I have. Whoop. New topic. Dead server. Let's see how much this server is dead now. We had a look last time, there was very few level 70 on this server. It's even worse than last time, it was Sunday night, oh my god. 14 people. There's like 3 guilds, I think, 3 main guilds. Oh, it's too bad I don't talk with people. That would be really interesting to see how much the server is dead. God, it's insane. Some people don't even have kills. And if I do oh god. Guardians of nothing. Yes, that's exactly what this server is. You're the guardians of nothing because there's nothing to guard here. This is fully empty. Oh god, and if I do like oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, there's less than 50 people on the server. Oh my god, 47 people total on the server right now. Oh god, World of Warcraft is dead, even TBC is dead. How can I still raid? On my server, damn. So almost 8 million damages since we started this 60 to 70 part. My DPS is slowly going down as my pet damages increase compared to mine. So soon my my pet will do more damage than me. And now that I have the go for the throat, it should be even more. So I have a bit less than an hour now. And then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna push it, and next time we're gonna go to Shadow Moon Valley. So I have to try to get as much as I can now. So my pets can then level up next time, because I need my pet to be 63 if I want to be comfortable for him going into the new zone. Because he's still 62, that's a bit like, because he's gonna be 65 and 66 level for the mobs. I'm trying to think, is there a place where I can buy some stuff to help me, like vendors, like potions and stuff? Or like bonus food? I should have looked, because maybe I can buy some... Is there some NPCs with some interesting stuff, but if it's linked to a reputation, then I'm screwed? don't think it's gonna be easy, you know, to find something. Yeah. My gun also. I can buy a new gun, but I lose the flaming shell. I think the flaming shell sucks now, so yeah, that's not much of a problem. I can buy it and just check. I have to go in Shatra, so the next time I'm in Shatra, I can have a look. You can have a look right now. Let's go to Warhead TBC. If I go to Warhead TBC and I go into the database, item, weapons, and I go to guns. Here we go. And I add a filter. Quality filter. Okay, can I do that? No, source type. Vendor. No drops. Obtained through fishing. No. Sold by a vendor. That's right, that's what I want. Where did it go? Wait, sold by a vendor. Apply filter. Boom. Now, required level 70. I found it. That's the Aldor Guardian Rifle. (61 to 113 damages). Oh no, it's less than my current one, and it's a level 60. Required level 60, and it's worse than this level 53 blue. Damn it. Oh, there's not another one I can get, right? BG's Consortium Blaster, but I need Revered with the Consortium. Can I get Revered with the Consortium without killing mobs? I don't think I can. But this is also level 70 gun, so it doesn't matter. No, there's no one. I can just hope to loot something. That's all I can do now. 13.55. Oh, the DPS is a bit better. Because the gun is faster. And less durability also. The skin is pretty cool though. Blade Edge Mountain, Shadow Moon Valley. I will go to Shadow Moon Valley. I can have a look. It costs 10 golds. I don't care about my gold, so... The skin is pretty cool though. Not gonna lie. So let me, I want to change music. Let's check. I like the Void Elves music. The Void Elves are so far my favorite race. I like them a lot. I mean, I like their starting zone. Their small starting zone. I love the music for the Void Elves game. I would have loved to have this expansion about Void instead of Shadowlands. Just exploring the Void. Like, we went immediately to like the freaking end of the world, World of the Dead stuff. And I would have wished we went to the Void or even the Light. What I would love to see, that's something they did a little bit in when you travel back to Draenor. I think that was in BFA, and you see the dark side of the light. You see like kind of what happened in Draenor afterwards or something, like when you have those orcs. Wait, yes, when you unlock the new orcs race. That stands straight. Those ones, that's where you go into Draenor to pick them up, and you see that the light has turned to... There was like Iriel, something like this, the Draenor girl, forgot her name. And yeah, that's a new topic. That's a new topic. I would have loved to see... I loved to see this part where, like, you saw that they were like, you embrace the light or you die. That was pretty much... That's the vibe we got there. It's like, the light! And then... And how they could turn into, like, really, how can I say this? Totalitarian, kind of. The light is like, this is the only way. You have to embrace the light, you know. And I like to see like the fanatism in the light, and I would have loved to have an expansion about this also, like seeing that the light doesn't mean good and the void doesn't mean evil, and have this like the light, but the light can be pretty bad as well. And I would have loved to have an expansion on this, and I think that would have been really interesting, and that would have fit perfectly in our time. I think that would have been a really good expansion. Because I don't know, you're going immediately through death, the mechanism of death and the afterlife. That sounds so heavy to me. Like, how can the void? I mean, the void and light are pretty important, but how is that gonna surpass? Because now everyone got freaking bored of the Shadowlands and all this stuff, so that now next expansion we're gonna go back to Azeroth and do like some more grounded stuff. Okay, good. You imagine this expansion Void and Light in one expansion, that you start and you go to the light and everything looks cool, and then it turn into like, ooh boy. Come on, not do yet. Not do yet. Come on, dude. No, thank you. So like, you go into the void, the light something, and there's like a conflict between the void and the light. You arrive in the light, you think like you're coming to help the good guys, and actually you find out that like, I don't know, the light is trying to destroy the void, and actually in the void there were some, you know, like good people there, and then you finish by, you know, like you kind of like beat off, I don't know, the main villains of the void. And you see that the light wants to destroy everything, but there's some good people in the void, like the void elf. Wouldn't have been awesome to have this, like, to see that, like, oh god, and at the end of the expansion you turn against the light, you know, like to find them reason that not everything, like, I don't know, something like it would have been so cool, right? No? I think that would have been awesome. We should really have like something that would make such a good expansion. The confines on the line and the light and the void. I made a video about the void elves because I love them so much, like an introduction video about. And I kind of like the side of the light with Turalion during the Legion. That was also so really, really good. But yeah, I would have loved to have the... Oops. This void light, and then that would be like kind of like one way trip. And then we can do expansion on another plane or something, you know? so cool. Because do you see an expansion in like because you know, with all those elemental forces like the fire, the earth, the water, the air, the light, the void, the nature, the decay, like all this like cosmic chart stuff to explore. We went to death. It's just like, hold up, dude. We should have done that like in, I don't know, like 5-6 expansions. I would have loved my like, I love Bastion so much, even though my eyes cry every time I go there. I would have loved to have this like light, like you can imagine how Bastion is, but like upscale it a little bit, start the light, and then you have the complete void. And it's like, look at how cool the starting zone of the Void Elf is, like with all those like, it's like purple moving skies and things flowing and like rocks. So that would have been such a cool thing. Oh, we have a problem here. Boop. I would have loved it. I would have loved it so much, light versus void. And realizing that even you have the old god and stuff, but you also have like, you know, not everything is black and white, and that there's some gray, and that there's some bad people in the light and good people in the void. How about something about like, you know, I think the old god I linked to the void, right? If I don't... The Thartia! Void, yeah. Affiliation void, yeah. So that... What if they were like... You see that they're trying to invade, manipulate Azeroth and stuff, blah blah, but what if they were like... I'm doing my Halo thing. What if they were just trying to survive and fleeing something, and that, you know, that the light was trying to eradicate them, so they were trying to find a way to survive by any means, you know? What if there was like the old gods were actually like just trying to survive, you know? Because the light was purchasing, like trying to eradicate them or something, and that if the light was not so inclined on doing this, maybe they would have never attacked us. You know, like something like this? They were just like fleeing, or they were just like fleeing a bigger threat. And that brings us to like, maybe the Shadowlands is an expansion layer or something like this, you know? Like not go from like BFA to Shadowlands and everyone dies. I think the entities they tackle with are too big, and that they should have waited for this. That's my opinion. That the Shadowlands would have been great if it came later, and we would have seen glimpses a little bit. It seems like they really work from expansion to expansion, and they don't have any bigger picture in mind. That's how it feels like. And they try to paint Shadowlands like Shadowlands was the bigger picture. No, it was not. It feels like it came out of nowhere. And like, you could have kept this concept in mind, and you could have made such a bigger thing out of it, and have like, you know, like having Denatrius starting to dabble in some of the stuff we did during this Void and Light expansion that I have in my mind. Like seeing like all the Netradim that are part of the Covenant of Denatrius, that would have seen them like implication in trying to, you know, to start to unveil what their role is, and like, you know, like starting to get some glimpse and everything, and then like before we immediately jump in there, that would have been much better to have like to see these things from like starting to unravel over expansion. It could have started in Legion if they were like ready, and then like BFA was like not no. After Legion, we should have starting to move on a cosmic scale already. That would have been much better, because then we got a glimpse of like stuff like, wait, let me see the War cosmic chart. No, it was updated, they even changed it. So we got a glimpse of the Burning Legion, which was the Fel. The Fel is disorder. Okay, so that's the opposite of the Order, which is the Titans, the Arcane magic, okay? So we started to dabble in those forces when we played Legion, because we had the implication of the Titans stopping the Burning Legion, you know? So we were already in that part, so we dabbled with those like cosmic forces more, like never to that scale before. We never went as far as like this before. That was even when we did fight the old gods on Atheros. Here we went to another plane, literally went to the like the home world of the Fel, etc. You know, like completely different things. So why didn't we? Ah, yeah, because maybe like if you look at the cosmic chart, life and death are not the biggest entity. It's light and shadow. So maybe that's what they plan later. The old gods in the Naru. I don't know, death is so symbolic, like death and life, and that we went into death immediately. Yeah, because maybe death is just part of the cycle and the machine where... the machinery of life and death, and it's just a cycle, but maybe light and shadow are everything, like the creation... Yeah, they link to the creation, so maybe maybe light and shadow of void are more important than life and death. But on the scale of our characters, death seems more important. So what? We're gonna have another shitty expansion when we're gonna go back to Atheros while we wait that they craft the light and void, and we will never get anything coming up in this expansion telling us like about, and they will come about like what we could see in the light and void and will come out of nowhere, not even some little hints. Because don't tell me Shadowlands was planned, came out of nowhere, really. Oh no, there's the Sylvanas orc in the BFA. Yeah, that's... Could have done everything they wanted with her. That's bullshit. This thread is really thin. To pulling out of there, I don't like it. They could really have done something better. Really. And I have so many good ideas of classes. Oh, I should draw them. I have a really good idea for a class that I would love to see in the game. A tanking class working cloth. Aha! The first one! Which is, by the way, also like intellect link. Can you believe this? No, I screwed up again. My rotation. I won't have the intimidation for the rapid fire. That's okay. Pet is at 21%, that's pretty good. I'll have to go on Discord or in the game to check if they want me tonight. We can play a little bit more. How long have we been playing? An hour and a half. That's not much for me. But god, I like the Void so much. How are they gonna pull it off if we... Then after the next expansion, we're supposed to move again to another cosmic plane of existence? A lot of greens today. A lot of greens. Nothing that I need, unfortunately. I need rings, I need a necklace, and I need a gun. Eventually, I could do well with a cape, a back, a cloak. A nice cloak would help. That's the most important. The other stuff can wait, like the shoulders, they are okay. The brassers can also be replaced, sorry, by something else. Weapon would be great also, but, weapon, yeah. Not a gun, but a two-handed sword or something like this. We're gonna do another drinking break here. Maybe there's somewhere I can buy parchment. That's something I have to look at. Database, item, consumables, scrolls. Yes. Bought by a vendor. Yes. Required level 60. Perfect. So if I can buy some scrolls from some vendors, that could help me as well. Sold by. Boom. Shahak, Keeper of the Scrolls. That's the one I need to find. Oh, but I need a flying mount. Damn it. Oh, why? Why do you do that to me? Either of the scrolls that I can buy. Would one be intellect, for example, would be okay. Sold by Darkmoon Fair. Ah, or the field repair bot. The Darkmoon Fair. When is the Darkmoon Fair? I don't know. So the Darkmoon Fair is where I can buy some stuff like this. And the one level 55? Can maybe someone can sell them? That's gonna be Darkmoon Fair? That's gonna be Darkmoon Fair, okay. It sucks. Let's see, maybe some potions or elixir. So database, item, consumables, and if I go to elixir flasks, elixirs, battle elixirs, sold by a vendor, apply filter, nothing. Okay. Right. Then we are set up here. It's not bad, 20% more damage on my next aimed shot, or yeah. Maybe that's not the best for aggro, but aimed shot. I don't care about the reduced healings. 64. Like, I feel like if I'm not getting any weapon, then I don't care much about my critical strike damages. Yeah, but I should try to get my critical strike as high as possible for my pet also, so... Maybe it's worse. Bumping up the damages of my... Where's my pet right now? My pet right now is at 26%. Yeah, because I'm at almost at 10. 10% will be around 30. We've done great, we've done almost 25 today already. What's my slash played? We should be at 11 days now. Not yet! God. So the question is, do I stop doing this challenge and focusing on... Yeah, I have some holidays coming up. Maybe I can try to finish this... But I want to do that on my holidays. Or maybe if I play a lot and I hit the blue bar, then maybe instead of... Yeah, maybe I should do that. Learning Blender during my holidays. Doesn't feel like holidays. Oh, the thing is, once I know how to do it, I can use it for a lot of things. God damn it, I should learn. That can be so useful for so many YouTube stuff to... I wish I was a bigger YouTuber and I can get help for some people who's doing machinas. Maybe I should contact some. Because I've seen some doing like the big mouth animation, so they should be able to help me with this. I think I can easily do a 3D model full body. Full body is not that hard. I think I can do it pretty easily. Because I can work from a template that I found. So I can just rig my character to it. The problem... will be... Oh, yeah. I could have a dwarf here, but there's been no facial expressions, and that's the problem. Because otherwise what I can do is just... if I can make the facial expression, then I can link the other part of the armor, and they will just move roughly with, like, my chest. So that's... I don't need to have, like, a full body, like, joints and stuff, you know? I can just have an overlay, and when the face move and, like, you know... When I do that, it will move forward, backward, left, right, but not the parts will move individually, but that doesn't matter because the focus is on the face. So 3D full body animation is not really useful. I need another, to really make use of it, I need another camera and like a full green screen with can stand up and do some stupid stuff. I can do that. Also, the problem with the dwarf is the beard. If I want to open the mouth, I should keep the beard, and right now I'm just looking at how to do the mouth without the beards, but then I can link the beard to the mouth. Yeah. Maybe I can do that afterwards. I don't know how to merge stuff. Yeah, I can link them somehow. Yeah, I think. First learning to do without a beard and then adding the beard would be fine. So I have to work on the really basic maybe of Blender. It's gonna be hard. Like I don't want to start a tutorial and make donuts. I want to immediately do what I want to do. You know, learn by doing what I want to do. But then I need to read the manual. That's something I need to do. Tiger, that's not good. Tiger is strange a little bit. And I also need the bonus set, so I can't replace those parts unfortunately. What I need is a gun, and they drop guns. Damn, that's a really good night. So many greens. That's pretty good. Maybe one day I will loot a gun, or a ring, or a necklace with some stats that I want, which is. I think I'm asking a little bit too much here. Oh, we passed the 8 million damages. Nice! And how many boars have we killed already? Almost 1,500. I need to kill 650 to level up, pretty much. Assuming that there is around the same population of 61 and 60. So that's gonna be hard to do as well. That will bring me at pretty much almost 2k mobs. 143 decision. My pet needs healing. Alright, where's my pet right now? My pet is at 32%, so I should be at 10. Yes. We dump a mana here. Then we drink. We do another wave of mobs. And then I stop in like 5 minutes or something. I should stop now actually, because we're starting soon. Let me burst through a couple more mobs. Yeah, let's push the bar here. Okay, let's go. Charge is ready. What? You should just stop because... Oh, my pet. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to try to go to Shadow Moon Valley. I feel I can still go easily to 64 here. 64 I should not have any problem going in Shadow Moon Valley. But if I can go earlier, that would be great. I think I should be able to two more level. That should not be much problem. They don't have any special abilities. So they should be pretty easy to kill. Okay, one more. You see how fast I burn through my mana when I really want to? I think it's probably what I should do all the time if I want to go faster. Coming up, I'm home. Yeah, what you have, sir. Sell you all this garbage. Beam, 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 beam. Beam, beam. Buying new water. Up, a little bit more meat. The rest is level 65, I should have enough for my bed for until 65, probably too much meat already. More bullets. Go, let's repair.
For something specific, safe
Repair. Leather working. Up. All. Come on. Come on, man, I gotta go now. Oh, 300 gold. Maybe I start to see the mount coming up.
Okay, good.
One day, my friend, one day. Alright, boom, I'm here. Goodbye, Malgor. And, time to say bye-bye. And maybe see you in 20 minutes. I don't know.